Jennifer Arnold and Bill Klein. A heartfelt goodbye to an incredible journey, new beginnings await. Hello friends, I am Elena, welcome to my channel. For the latest news update, please subscribe the channel and press the bell icon. Jennifer Arnold and Bill Klein, the beloved stars of the hit reality series The Little Couple, have always captured the hearts of fans with their warmth, resilience, and authenticity. For years, audiences have followed their journey, celebrating their triumphs and supporting them through their struggles. Now, as they prepare to close one chapter of their lives and begin another, the sense of both nostalgia and excitement is palpable. This is not just the end of a television era, it's a heartfelt goodbye to an incredible journey and the beginning of something entirely new for Jennifer, Bill, and their children Will and Zoe. When The Little Couple first aired, viewers were immediately drawn to Jennifer and Bill's unwavering positivity. Despite the challenges life had thrown their way, including their shared experience of living with skeletal dysplasia, the couple never let obstacles define them. Instead, they built a beautiful life together, one filled with laughter, love, and perseverance. Their story resonated with countless fans who saw in them the courage to embrace life fully regardless of the hurdles that came along the way. Jennifer Arnold, with her bright smile and determined spirit, quickly became a fan favorite. A neonatologist by profession, she balanced her demanding medical career with her roles as wife, mother, and television personality. Bill Klein, with his humor and down-to-earth personality, complemented Jennifer perfectly. Together, they became symbols of strength and partnership. Fans loved watching them navigate the joys and challenges of marriage, parenthood, and personal growth while staying grounded in their values and love for each other. Over the years, viewers witnessed milestones that felt like shared family moments. From adopting Will from China and Zoe from India to moving into their dream home and supporting each other through health battles, Jennifer and Bill's story was one of hope and resilience. Each episode felt like an invitation into their world, where challenges were met with courage and victories, big or small, were celebrated wholeheartedly. But as the saying goes, every chapter must eventually come to an end. Recently, Jennifer and Bill announced that they would be stepping away from the spotlight, signaling the close of a significant chapter in their lives. For many fans, the news came as a bittersweet moment. On one hand, there was sadness in saying goodbye to a family they had grown to love through their screens. On the other hand, there was excitement about what lay ahead for Jennifer, Bill, Will, and Zoe. In interviews, Jennifer and Bill have shared that this decision comes after a great deal of reflection. Life has changed in many ways since the early days of The Little Couple. Their children are growing up quickly, with unique needs, dreams, and paths of their own. Jennifer's medical career continues to evolve, and Bill's entrepreneurial ventures remain an important focus. It became clear to them that now was the right time to shift gears, to prioritize family life away from the cameras, and to embrace new opportunities that await them in the next phase of their journey. Jennifer expressed gratitude for the love and support fans have shown throughout the years. She emphasized that while the show may be ending, the memories created will last a lifetime. Countless letters, messages, and heartfelt words from viewers touched their hearts deeply, reminding them of the impact their story had far beyond what they could have imagined when the cameras first started rolling. Bill echoed these sentiments, sharing that the journey was never about fame or spotlight but about authenticity, about showing the world that families come in all shapes and sizes and that love truly conquers all. Through the highs and lows, the laughter and tears, they stayed true to themselves, and that authenticity resonated with people everywhere. As Jennifer and Bill prepare for this next chapter, there is much excitement about what lies ahead. Jennifer's career in medicine continues to thrive. Her dedication to caring for premature and critically ill infants remains at the heart of her professional life, and she has hinted at potential projects that may allow her to combine her passion for medicine with education and advocacy. Bill, ever the entrepreneur, is exploring new business ventures while also cherishing the chance to spend more time with family. Both Jennifer and Bill have made it clear that family remains their number one priority. As Will and Zoe grow, the couple is eager to support their children's interests, education, and dreams while giving them as normal a childhood as possible outside the public eye. For fans, this farewell is emotional, but it's also a celebration. Jennifer and Bill's story has never been just about a television show. It's been about life, love, and perseverance. Their openness about adoption, health challenges, parenting, and relationships has inspired countless people facing their own struggles. They've shown that life may not always go as planned, but with love, resilience, and a sense of humor, anything is possible. Social media has been flooded with messages from fans thanking Jennifer, Bill, and their family for sharing their lives so openly. Many have shared personal stories about how the couple's journey inspired them to adopt, to pursue medical careers, or simply to embrace life with greater courage and positivity. The impact of the little couple extends far beyond television ratings. It has touched lives in real and lasting ways. As Jennifer and Bill say goodbye to this chapter, they leave behind a legacy of love, courage, and authenticity. Their journey reminds us all that life's beauty often lies in its unpredictability, in the twists and turns that lead us to places we never expected but are exactly where we're meant to be. For Jennifer and Bill, the future holds exciting possibilities. Whether it's through new professional endeavors, personal passions, or simply enjoying quiet moments with family, they are ready to embrace whatever comes next with the same grace and determination that have defined their journey so far. Fans will undoubtedly miss seeing their favorite family on screen, but there's comfort in knowing that this goodbye is not an ending, it's a transition. It's a chance for Jennifer, Bill, Will, and Zoe to write the next chapter of their lives on their own terms, free from the constant gaze of cameras, with the same love and laughter that have carried them through every challenge and triumph. As they step into this new phase, one thing is certain: Jennifer Arnold and Bill Klein have left an indelible mark on the hearts of millions. Their story may be changing, but the inspiration they've given will continue to shine brightly for years to come. Jen Arnold has always been a woman of action, someone who refuses to sit back when there is an opportunity to make a real difference. Recently, the reality TV star and beloved physician has taken a bold step that has caught the attention of both fans and critics alike. Her latest campaign centers around a petition to eliminate the use of the word midget, a term that has long been considered derogatory and hurtful by the dwarfism community. For years, many individuals with dwarfism have been advocating for change, hoping to create a world where respect and dignity come first. Now, with Jen Arnold ramping up this campaign, it feels like that change might finally be within reach. The reality star, best known for her role on The Little Couple, has never shied away from using her platform to raise awareness about important issues. Whether it's healthcare, adoption, or the daily challenges faced by those with dwarfism, Jen has always believed in educating the public and encouraging empathy. But this new campaign is perhaps her boldest and most passionate effort yet. The petition she supports seeks to officially recognize the term midget as outdated, offensive, and inappropriate in modern language. The goal is to replace it with respectful terminology and educate society on why certain words carry so much pain for so many people. For Jen Arnold, this isn't just about a word, it's about dismantling decades of stereotypes and discrimination. She has spoken openly in interviews about the emotional toll that casual slurs and derogatory terms can have on children and adults alike. Growing up with dwarfism herself, Jen knows firsthand how language can shape the way people see you and the way you see yourself. This campaign, she says, is about ensuring that the next generation doesn't have to endure the same struggles with bullying and prejudice that so many before them faced. Petition quickly gained traction once Jen began sharing it across her social media platforms. Fans rallied behind her, retweeting, reposting, and spreading the word as quickly as possible. Many applauded her courage and dedication, noting that celebrities rarely use their fame for something so meaningful. Jen's followers pointed out that her approach has always been rooted in kindness and education rather than anger or division. Instead of shaming people for not understanding why the word is harmful, she focuses on teaching them about its history and the real impact it has on the dwarfism community. Some supporters have even shared their own personal stories alongside the petition link. Parents of children with dwarfism have expressed gratitude, saying they hope this campaign will make schools and communities more inclusive. Adults with dwarfism have commented that they've been waiting years for someone with Jen's platform to bring this issue into the spotlight. For them, it feels like a long overdue moment of recognition and respect. Of course, as with any movement for change, there has been pushback. Some critics argue that focusing on language distracts from more pressing issues facing people with disabilities. Others claim that society has become too sensitive, dismissing the petition as unnecessary. But Jen Arnold remains undeterred. She has responded to critics by explaining that words shape attitudes, and attitudes shape policies. If society continues to normalize slurs or harmful stereotypes, progress in areas like healthcare access, education, and employment equality becomes much harder to achieve. Changing the way we speak, she argues, is the first step toward changing the way we think. Interestingly, this campaign comes at a time when conversations about diversity, equity, and inclusion are happening across nearly every industry. From Hollywood casting calls to corporate training programs, there is a growing awareness that representation and respect matter. For Jen Arnold, the petition isn't just about erasing a harmful word, it's about rewriting the narrative for people with dwarfism everywhere. She envisions a future where children with dwarfism grow up seeing themselves represented positively in media, treated equally in classrooms, and spoken about with dignity in everyday conversations. The media has begun to take notice as well. Several major outlets have covered Jen's campaign, inviting her to speak on talk shows and podcasts. Each time she delivers a powerful message, words have power and it's time to use that power for good. She often draws parallels to other successful movements that have challenged harmful language in the past. Just as certain racial and homophobic slurs have been widely condemned and rejected, Jen believes it's time for society to take the same stance against slurs targeting people with disabilities. Legal experts have also weighed in, noting that while the petition itself may not lead to immediate legislation, it could influence policy over time. For instance, schools and workplaces might adopt stricter anti-bullying and anti-discrimination policies. Media organizations might revise their editorial standards to avoid using harmful terms. Even dictionary definitions could eventually be updated to mark the word as offensive, much like has happened with other slurs throughout history. For fans of The Little Couple, this campaign feels like a natural extension of Jen Arnold's character. On the show, viewers have watched her juggle a demanding career as a neonatologist with the challenges of raising two children alongside her husband, Bill Klein. They've seen her face medical setbacks, career changes, and cross-country moves with grace and determination. Now they're seeing that same determination channeled into activism. It's inspiring fans to believe that one person truly can spark meaningful change. Some supporters have even speculated that this campaign could lead to broader advocacy work from Jen in the future. Perhaps she'll write a book about her experiences or launch a non-profit organization dedicated to disability rights. For now, though, she seems fully focused on building momentum for the petition and ensuring that as many people as possible understand why this issue matters. Social media continues to buzz with updates about the campaign. Hashtags supporting the petition trend regularly, and celebrities from outside the dwarfism community have begun sharing Jen's posts as well. Each new endorsement brings more attention, more signatures, and more hope that real change could be on the horizon. As the petition nears its next milestone, Jen remains humble but optimistic. She often reminds her followers that change rarely happens overnight, but every conversation, every shared post, and every signature matters. She sees this campaign as part of a larger cultural shift toward kindness, respect, and inclusion, a shift she is determined to help lead. In the end, whether or not the petition immediately achieves its ultimate goals, Jen Arnold has already succeeded in sparking a vital conversation. People are talking, learning, and rethinking the language they use. That alone is a victory worth celebrating. For Jen, it's simple. Words should never be weapons, and if her campaign can make even one child's life a little easier, then all the effort will have been worth it. With each passing day, the momentum grows. More voices join the call for respect. More people begin to see the power of language in shaping society. And through it all, Jen Arnold stands at the forefront, proving once again that courage, compassion, and determination can turn even the smallest voices into a movement too loud to ignore. Behind every reality TV show, there are real lives, real stories, and real people who make everything come together. One such person who has captured the hearts of millions is Bill Klein from The Little Couple. While viewers see him as a loving husband to Dr. Jen Arnold, a devoted father to Will and Zoe, and a man who can bring humor into any situation, what many people want to know is what Bill Klein actually does for a living beyond the show. There's so much more to his story than just what you see on TLC, and today we are diving into the real work behind his success. Bill Klein has always been known as a man with ambition, creativity, and business sense. Even before The Little Couple began airing in 2009, Bill had a career path that many would find impressive. He wasn't just someone who stumbled into reality television and relied on fame to create a livelihood. Instead, Bill Klein had already carved out a professional life for himself, combining education, entrepreneurship, and passion into everything he did. Born and raised in New York, Bill grew up with a strong sense of determination. Living with skeletal dysplasia, the same condition that affects his wife Jen, Bill never let his physical challenges limit his ambitions. He studied hard, earned his degree in business, and went on to work in areas that allowed him to learn the ropes of management, operations, and sales. This foundation set the stage for what would later become A. One of the things fans often don't realize is that Bill Klein worked in several corporate roles before moving toward entrepreneurship. He spent time in medical supply companies and sales organizations, gaining experience in leadership and strategic planning. These roles taught him how to run businesses, handle clients, and navigate the financial side of operations. Bill was never someone who simply sat back. He actively learned how companies grow and how leaders make decisions that impact employees and customers alike. But corporate life wasn't where Bill wanted to stay forever. He had bigger dreams, ideas that went beyond working for someone else. That's when he took a leap and started his own businesses. One of the earliest ventures Bill launched was a pet supply store called Rocky and Maggie's, named after the family's two beloved dogs. Located in Houston, Texas, the store quickly became a community favorite, offering high-quality pet products and grooming services. This wasn't just a hobby for Bill, it was a real business built with dedication and care. He understood that people love their pets like family, and he wanted to create a space that celebrated that bond. Running a pet store might seem like a huge jump from corporate life, but Bill approached it with the same professional mindset he had in previous jobs. He managed staff, handled marketing, oversaw finances, and made sure customers left happy. The success of Rocky and Maggie's showed that Bill Klein had a knack for understanding what people wanted and how to deliver it. But the pet store was only one part of Bill's career. He also became involved in consulting work, helping other businesses improve their operations and grow successfully. Through his company Can Do Enterprises, Bill offered guidance in areas like sales strategy, customer service, and business management. This consulting work gave him the chance to use everything he had learned over the years while also mentoring others who wanted to achieve success in their own ventures. On top of that, Bill Klein is also an author. Together with Jen, he co-wrote a book titled Life is Short, no pun intended, where they shared personal stories about their lives, challenges, and triumphs. The book wasn't just about fame or reality TV, it was about two people overcoming obstacles, building careers, and creating a family filled with love and laughter. Writing a book added another layer to Bill's professional life, showing that he wasn't afraid to try new things and share his experiences with the world. Of course, The Little Couple itself became a significant part of Bill's income over the years. Reality TV shows typically pay cast members per episode, and given the show's long run and popularity, it contributed to the family's financial stability. However, what sets Bill apart from some reality stars is that he never relied solely on TV fame. He always had other businesses and ventures running alongside the show, ensuring that his career didn't depend on television alone. Another area where Bill has made an impact is public speaking. He has appeared at events, conferences, and charities talking about topics like entrepreneurship, overcoming adversity, and raising awareness for skeletal dysplasia. His ability to speak honestly about challenges while offering inspiration to others has made him a respected voice in many communities. All these professional activities, entrepreneurship, consulting, writing, public speaking, and television, show that Bill Klein wears many hats. He is not defined by just one job or title. Instead, he has built a career that combines passion and practicality, always looking for ways to grow and create opportunities for himself and others. What truly stands out about Bill's career is how he balances work with family life. Despite running businesses and managing multiple projects, He has always prioritized being there for Jen, Will, and Zoe. Fans of the little couple often comment on how hands-on Bill is as a dad, and that's no accident. He has intentionally built a professional life that gives him the flexibility to spend time with his family, travel, and create memories together. Financially, all these ventures have added up over time. Reports suggest that between the reality show earnings, business income, book sales, and consulting work, Bill and Jen have built a comfortable life for their family. Yet, what makes Bill's story inspiring is that he didn't start with fame or wealth. He built everything step by step, combining education, hard work, and creativity. Even as the little couple took breaks from filming, Bill continued to focus on his businesses and new opportunities. He has always believed in having multiple income streams rather than relying on one source. This mindset has helped him stay successful even as the world of reality TV changes. In recent years, fans have seen less of the little couple on television, but Bill remains active in business and family life. Social media updates often show him spending time with Will and Zoe, supporting Jen's medical career, and continuing to run ventures behind the scenes. So, what does Bill Klein really do for a living? The answer is that he does a lot. He's a businessman, consultant, author, speaker, reality TV star, and devoted family man. He has built a career that reflects his personality, ambitious, creative, and always moving forward. Behind the cameras, Bill Klein proves that success isn't about one big break. It's about consistently working hard, taking risks, and staying true to your values. Whether it's running a pet store, consulting for companies, writing books, or starring on television, Bill has shown that you can build a meaningful and successful life in many different ways.